Iyamu breaks silence on 700 million naira PDP campaign fund. The candidate of the All Progressive Congress APC in the Edo State governorship election, Pastor Iyamu, has broken silence on his involvement in a 700 million naira fund made available for the re-election of ex-President Goodluck Jonathan. Iyamu, who spoke at a media briefing in Abuja, described his involvement in the fund as unfortunate. He also revealed that he has a clear conscience concerning the fund because he did not take a dime for personal use. He said, "It is unfortunate that I went to the PDP in 2015 and had to be asked to sign and confirm the 700 million naira which was shared with the local government areas chairman of the PDP in Edo State." Meanwhile, the money was not even enough for the campaign, and the late Aneni had to add his cash to make up and disburse to the chapter chairman. When the EFCC first accused me of collecting 700 million naira for campaigns, the late Aneni wrote a letter to the anti-graft agency absolving me of any wrongdoing. But the agency ignored the letter and took me and the PDP chairman and others in Edo State to court. My conscience is clear over the 700 million naira as I did not take a dime for personal use. Meanwhile, those who got the money are alive, but I have to take the matter as a burden of leadership and move on until the matter is resolved by the court. That is it. Okay, and as it is, meanwhile, it has gotten to a stage whereby everybody needs to clear his or her hands out of any dirty game. And as it is right now, this is a lesson for all, because you don't know what will happen in future. And right now, a lot of people have been accusing Pastor Iyamu of fraudulently mismanaged and fraudulently used a 700 million naira that he signed for concerning the governorship presidential election that concerned President Goodluck Jonathan 2015. Then how sure are we? Are you sure this man is innocent? Wow, now he's coming out to be the next governor, and a lot of things might be used against him. Now he's trying to secure himself. He's trying to take away himself from this mess. And as it is, a lot of people are still saying, we don't believe this man. We don't believe what he's saying. We can't just believe him, that he's just trying to say this to make himself clean or to make himself a better person. Meanwhile, a lot have been said so far concerning him. In fact, all the things that have been said about Pastor Iyamu has been so negative. And as it is, Sonny King is saying that this man is a thief and a cultist. In fact, he cannot be trusted. According to Oshiomhole, this is really a confirmed fact. Oh my God. That is a very big stain. In fact, a very big defect on his own side. All right. And someone is saying that, what are you looking for in government house that God did not give you in his house? Do you see how you are being messed up by these politicians? Okay. The other day, Oshiomhole, the other day, PDP. Tomorrow, another person, until you go back to serve God or denounce the title pastor in order not to be bringing reproach to the name of God. This one is strong. Oh my God. Why? The truth of the matter is, well, maybe I should say, because of the title that is attached to this man, the title of him being a pastor and contesting a political post, and maybe that is why a lot of people are going against him. In fact, anything he does is not always right in the eyes of people, and that is what is happening right now. In fact, that's the case of Pastor Iyamu. All right, and meanwhile, a lot of people are not supportive of this man, and they have been raising accusing fingers on him that he is not what he preaches. All right, that is that. Meanwhile, Prince Gesa Osage saying that Iyamu is likely spinning the seventh of his simple agenda for his friends to see him through the court of law. APC is good at making stories for the bets. All it needs is to become governor at all cost. All right. Meanwhile, a lot of people are saying that all Pastor Osage is the Iyamu needs is for him to become governor at all cost, of which on his own side he has denied it, that being a governor at all cost is not in his agenda. In fact, he said this governorship thing is not a do or die in his own part. Well, who knows? But the truth of the matter is, the way a lot of things are going, it looks like a do or die thing. And that is that. Meanwhile, guests have said it that this fool castigating him are ignorant of the fact that a suspect is innocent until proven guilty by a court of competent jurisdiction. Some PDP governors have cases in courts before being elected governors in their various states. And that is another one, and that has been said so far by guests. And Paul Oshoba has said it that, but you signed for it, and that is it. You signed for it. You are like a guarantor who guaranteed this. So what are you saying? Well, Paul Oshoba said, but you signed for it, which means you collected the money. Then you should be able to know you dupe Nigerians. Oh my God, that is another one. Well, and that is it. That's why you have to be very careful in every of your endeavors. Anything you do at all, you have to be very careful. You signed for it. You shot it for it. Now you cannot escape it when things are gone wrong. And that is another one. Chris Life has said that you said you signed in the money. What again are you defending in court? You are guilty, then you are a criminal. Wow, this is strong. Why will a pastor be called a criminal when it comes to things like this? That's why you have to be very careful. Well, to me, I think there should be a kind of prayer of forgiveness in the sight of Pastor Iyamu, because when majority are accusing you of this kind of atrocities as a pastor, oh my God, it's a shameful thing. Well, I pray the good Lord will vindicate him on this one, and that is it. Well, meanwhile, let me have more takes from you on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks, and God bless.